EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off of back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
Here's 2nd and 7. Smith. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Dickerson trying the right side. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Geno down to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
There we go.
They'll try and run for it here with Dickerson. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Eric Dickerson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make the score 14-0. 14. Panthers nothing. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns You talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Charles, they are putting on a show right now. I mean, with that fumble return for the touchdown, you think about the size of this advantage. Heck, it's a 4-score game right now, and we're still in the first half.
And that has to be the highlight, Brandon, with how infrequently we see fumbles return to the house. But if you aren't inclined to pick this as the game signature play so far, you do have no shortage of alternatives to select from. This has been nothing short of a clinic, and as noted, we still have a half a ball to play.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Carolina getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. It's caught by Treadwell. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 9.
To throw is Wilson. Goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Jerome Baker coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Here's Bryce Baringer now. And taken right at the 35. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Eric Dickerson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the first quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up, I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this lead could become.
Point after, right down the middle. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it as we resume action. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
Now Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Well, incompletions on first and second down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. That's taken on the 25. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, here we go, hey.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Now inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Brandon Marshall, 55 yards. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Well, what do coaches tell us all the time, CD? We've got to get our playmakers more involved. And certainly running with the football is one way, and it paid off right there.
And you're talking about paying off to great effect. How about the big explosive play that was a result of that play call? Big-time execution on that one.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Possession of the football goes over to Carolina. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And it's throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's the Panthers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Take it at the 37. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 110 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Right back to him on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing now is Gino. Wide open, it's Marshall, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Brandon Marshall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Pats just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Panthers about ready to take over. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time looked well for a solid gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Wilson. He'll try and do this himself. And they'll get it out just short of the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10.
Now it's Wilson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Second down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing on second and long. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues, his third touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside
this
Charles
game
Davis.
is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen. So let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. And this one to Treadwell, complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20. Escapes the defender. Now a hit and a loose football. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Here's Wilson. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them, but the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate 1 fumble, 2's, oh my goodness, 3 or more. Wow.
Just doesn't make any sense, does it?
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and
Smith now to throw.
And
This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Greg Olsen, 40 yards. And the Patriots are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Now for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Now Wilson. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Wilson. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 33-yard line.
And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Panthers.
Here's Wilson to throw. And he is going to lose yardage here. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now,
that's caught inside the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Panthers nothing.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse.
And it's picked up by the Patriots. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line of the red zone. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Dickerson on the handoff. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Inside give to Dickerson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up
operating from the gun. Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is taken at the 18. Powering his way forward. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run now with Dickerson. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down.
Patriots 1st down.
A carry for Dickerson. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So not just a blowout win for them today, Charles, but a shutout blowout win as well. Clearly just a superior effort on both sides of the ball.
Hey, didn't it feel like you get it